Hello, dearlings and darlings, it's your friend neighbor Crocoala, and welcome back to Book of Unwritten Tales. So, I was sitting here contemplating, trying to figure out what we were going to do next. And remember how, we clicked on the crystal and it just gave us a spiel? Well, guess what? Now when you look, you pick up the crystals. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. And now you can actually do that. But let's see if we can save the other two. Okay.
Better not. Last time his laziness triumphed over his anger, but it could get a bit uncomfortable. I should really try and ensure that a third attempt is not required.
Okay. Well.
The troll would see me.
Oi, troll! You're stupid as a troll.
What are you doing?
You're even stupid for a troll.
You shouldn't.
If your club had woodworm, it'd be smarter than you.
He doesn't mean it really, Wilbur.
Hey, look over here!
That was awesome.
Quick, free us, and then we're out of here.
We can't go yet, we still have to...
No treasure is worth...
I know!
You've done.
Get the ship.
I will get the ship.
But
You know as well.
I'm done for.
Only the
Okay.
Archmage can protect you, and he...
Come on. Let's just get it done. Get the ship ready.
Let's go.
Yes. Let's go. Yes. Got that. Door open. Okay.
a little eerie.
Alright.
Let's
Go.
Let's carry on and get us some treasure.
What kind of monster do you think the statue represents?
I hardly think that's relevant.
She just said that.
Oh!
Ah!
Ivo,
Hmm?
it's dark. I'm not really good with the dark.
Then you should sort out some light. I can't help at the moment.
Okay. Something cold, made of metal, I think. Like a spear with round protrusions. Some part of this thing are made of glass, it seems.
Okay. Let's check this.
Wow! A dried up corpse. Its skin is like paper, and it's a box.
Take the box.
Got it!
Okay. Let's try this.
Something hard, wooden, bones maybe? Living skeletons that...
Perhaps it's just...
or that. It's quite heavy, but it's hollow. There's an opening on one side, so it's a kind of container.
Okay. Let's try the blackness over here.
Whoa! Ghosts! Or something like that. Or some kind of cloth. A cape, maybe. No help to me, anyway.
Okay, what is this? I mean a body, but...
Oh, that's a thing. Something metallic. Here's some kind of thick, rough cloth and rubber. No idea what it is. Something liquid, yeah? I'd love to be able to say it's water, but it stinks horribly.
Okay, so we've got a container. Let's fill the container with the liquid. That makes the most sense.
Container with that stinky liquid. box is full of little packages. And the packages are full of dried square things. Feels like cubes of dried grass. It smells a bit like it did in sea stone, like sea ocean. It's so familiar. I know what they are. Dried jelly glowfish. Jelly glowfish are always shipped dried in small boxes.
Did you just lick the jelly glowfish?
No.
Then how do you know what jelly glowfish taste like?
That's my business.
I mean, she's got a point.
I'll put the container down here and put a jelly glowfish in it.
Ah, well that's...
Ivo,
Yeah?
I don't think that was a passage.
You don't say. Good work.
I think we should get out of here. Fast.
Not without us getting what we came for.
that. Okay.
You mean...
Absolutely. The artifact of divine fate. It isn't just being guarded by the monster, it's in the monster. Let's get it.
Okay.
A jelly glow... Maybe I could use the barrel as a boat, but I'd still need a paddle. I can hardly row with my hands. A lovely suitcase filled with all sorts of expensive clothes. Lace, silk, long johns, only the best.
Okay. Acid lake.
That's some sort of corrosive acid. No idea how deep the lake is, and I don't want to know either. Too deep for wading it. Maybe I could use the barrel as a boat, but
Okay. So we gotta figure out a paddle. Maybe it's something that Ivo can do because of...
Humans are renowned for their absurd clothing, but this is simply ridiculous. A suitcase with human clothes. Too fine to be an adventurer's. Perhaps a merchant ship ran aground on the rocks out there and it belonged to one of the passengers. That's it.
great! Now it's my turn.
Let's try and think of something else for you.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. Okay. Let's look at this. So we can
That's
do something with the board.
lovely. That means that it's dangerous and highly unlikely that it'll have any useful purpose at all. A wooden board. It's about 1 meter long and one end runs to a point. The chest seems to be blocking this hole in the wall. Perhaps it's being sucked in tight.
Okay, is there any... Look, what is that?
I've seen something like that once before. It's a kind of musical instrument. The wild men of the mountains use something like that. Oh, the smell coming out of that hole is abominable. It appears to be some sort of drain.
Okay, so we can use the wooden machine. Or use the wooden barrel. We can pick the machine up. Okay. So, what if we give that to him? So now he can sit in it.
Here, take it.
Thanks.
And he can now use the wooden barrel because she said it's gnomish, so I imagine
There's
it's
no
something.
longer room for Ivo in the barrel, but I should be able to reach the other side with dry feet.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So he can look at the machine.
My dad gave my mum one of those. You put a slate on this round plate and then carefully lower the needle onto the slate. And then you hear the sound of a needle scratching across the slate. Terrible noise, which is then amplified using that pipe there.
Okay.
That thing is too unwieldy for me. I'll only take the scratch loudener.
Okay. What metal
Looks like
tube?
a giant horn. Maybe the giants made them.
Let's see. Look at the hole.
Ugh, that stinks. Like, you know, something really bad.
Oh, we
I'm
can
not
climb
climbing
down.
into a hole like that. Somebody else can do that.
No, it's okay, Wilbur. You do it.
But, well, don't elves have a better sense of direction?
You're much smaller than me, so you can squeeze your way through a narrow passage.
But I...
Get on with it. You want to be a hero, don't you? I would have leapt at the chance if someone had asked me.
All right.
Oh, that is disgusting. Oh my god.
A barrel lid. Oh, a music puzzle.
I think...
A ghostly apparition in the mirror. I need help.
This will help you.
Take the rope.
Strong rope in good condition.
Okay.
Head back. But how? Ooh, I get it.
And how was it?
The usual.
Okay, well, we got the wooden lid. Okay. Blow into the horn. Oh. 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 And now blow into the horn. Okay, fine. Is there anything else?
A truly gorgeous piece of technology. Naturally, it was a hit in gnome society. After all, it does make noise. But I kind of wish it would make other noises.
Okay, so wooden barrel, maybe Ivo's got to do something. Okay, wooden lid. What have you got to say about that? No,
Look what I
okay,
found,
just that.
Ivo.
Oh,
I've got an idea. Crawl into the barrel, will you?
Okay. Are you sure this is safe? Oh! Never again.
At least we're both on this side now.
I'm happy she's fine.
No. Give me... Because this is going to be a strength
are.
thing, and she can't do that.
Thanks.
Okay. Alright, Ivo. Rope on the treasure chest.
I'll tie the rope to the handle. Let's try.
Okay. Yoo-hoo!
Oh, that's gross.
Appears that we've done our big friend a big favour with this. A beautifully worked chest. Looks solid. The chest won't be that easy to unlock. We'll need to break it open. Perhaps we could freeze it and...
It doesn't always have to be so complicated. I can't get it open.
Looks like a complicated lock. I suggest that we ask Captain Bonnet. Perhaps he can deal with it.
I'm sure he can. But first we have to get out of here.
Okay, search the box.
There's something... This thing will make your voice much louder. Shame, because most mortal beings speak unbearably loud as it is.
I wonder if with that and this, he can be much louder.
Thanks.
Okay. What? Wilbur, can you take the thing? Wilbur. You can't take it? We're just supposed to leave this thing here? We're supposed to just...
No time for a chat.
Oh my god. Okay, fine.
What are you doing there?
Maybe I can communicate with the monster.
That's never gonna work. We're surrounded by tons of flesh and blubber.
Yes, but the sound of the horn is amplified, then re-amplified until it's about 1,000 times as loud in the end.
Physical humbug. Obviously.
Did you hear that? It can talk. Hello?
Me. Who is me? We're two adventurers trapped in your stomach.
Really? I'm sorry.
Would you let us out?
No, I don't get my hands on food very often.
But there's no meat on us at all. I'm as thin as a toothpick, and I weigh less than a sheep.
Better than nothing.
Come on! We pried that chest from that gap in your stomach.
Which chest?
The chest that was plugging up the hole. It looked painful.
I don't know what you did, but I'm feeling better than I have in 100 years. Thank you.
So will you let us go?
All right then. But perhaps you could lure a few ships here, or a whale or two.
We'll see. Goodbye.
I thought that monster was really nice.
Oh, we
Perhaps
grabbed it.
we really
Good.
could send a ship or two.
You are sometimes so strange.
But if we...
What the?
Surprise, my pretty one.
But, Captain Nate!
Have you been working with them all this time?
Oh no, my dear. It's just that I happen to know which buttons to press with people like our human friend.
What did he promise you?
Our lives, mine in particular, and the treasure. All of it, except for one item which he wants to select.
I can imagine. Wilbur, don't hand over the artifact of divine fate, understood?
Understood.
The artifact of divine fate. Unlimited power.
Go away! I'm a mighty battle mage.
Sure you are.
Don't allow this to happen.
He'll focus on his own affairs. That's what you should have done, too. You... Ah!
Take the artifact to safety.
No! Ah!
Well, that's interesting.
How could you do that?
I've saved your necks. Well, yours at least.
You freed the sorcerer, all because you wanted treasure.
Do you seriously believe I thought for 1 second that Munkus would give us a treasure hoard? I made a deal with Munkus because it was the one small chance we had of getting out of there in one piece. Don't you get it? They would have pursued us and made our lives hell. And sooner or later we'd have fallen into their hands. No treasure's worth that.
Do you think anyone anywhere will have a quiet life if that falls into Motroga's hands?
I really didn't know. Hey! Hey, little guy, where are you going? Fine, just go. And next time, just tell me what it's... Wilbur!
He's waking up.
Ah!
Nice and calm now. You're safe here. We're zombies.
I'm calm. And inedible. Bad skin, very nasty flesh, and hardly any brains.
You see, he hates us. He's afraid of us. And that's why he hates us. Our committee still has a lot of work to do.
Who are you?
We are the committee for the humane treatment of the undead.
We're trying to improve the bad reputation that the undead have amongst the living. Because no one seems to like us.
Where is Wilbur? There was a trap and a shadow.
That was me. I knocked you down. You banged your head on a rock. Please forgive me. I don't really have this body under control yet.
Why did you knock me over? What's happened to Wilbur?
He probably saved your neck.
The chief orc from the camp set that trap. If it caught you both, then it wouldn't only be your little friend who's in trouble.
Wilbur's in an orc camp? Oh man, and it's my fault?
How do you mean?
Oh, well...
Tell us, boy. As you can see, we've been blaming ourselves for this mess.
All right. My name is Nate. I was in Seastone by the Western Ocean. Then along comes this little gnome and...
Okay, later.
And wham! Everything goes black. Then I wake up and there you are.
You deceived him?
You were only interested in shaving your own neck.
Debate.
It's not exactly like that. Shades of grey.
You should be wearing this pillory.
I've lived with pirates, cutthroats, but never,
Now just hold it right there. Maybe I did behave just a tiny little bit narcissistically.
You sold your friends down the river because you hoped it would help you get out of the whole thing in one piece? No. You have to get Wilbur out of there.
Yes.
And you have to free the elf.
Yep.
I know, you're right. And I have to get the artifact to safety too.
I will help you if you meant that seriously. My name is Gulliver. You can find me up in my workshop. Come on, body.
So I have a feeling we're going to be feeding the...
A few dust-covered urns, most of them decorated with coats of arms. A double-headed eagle, a badger eating a snake. There's a king's head in orange and blue. And here, a green W in a lozenge. None of which means a thing to me.
Okay, fine. Let's speak with this person.
Isn't it a lovely day today? My finely tuned intuition is telling me you might have some troubles.
Oh, the trauma. The pain.
Oh, woman stuff? Or proper, like physical?
This dude's just an idiot.
1,000 times worse than that.
Looks like she shouldn't have gone into that deep water without her water wings.
It wasn't an accident. I wanted to kill myself.
It almost worked. Oh well, sweetheart, it's not all bad. Tell your Uncle Nate what's wrong.
Don't make fun of me.
Would I?
Yes.
You are so insensitive. Only he wasn't. He understood me.
Who is he?
Maximilian. My Maximilian. Oh, the most beautiful man who ever walked under the stars.
I'm gonna have to find him.
Oh, gone. He's gone.
And that's why you wanted to kill yourself?
We were engaged. Maximilian and I were to be married. It was heavenly. I, the rich daughter of a mithril merchant, and he...
Get to the tragic bit, please.
I gave him chestfuls of gold and all my jewelry as a token of my love. He was going to use it to arrange the most
Oh, he ran off with the money.
ever.
Ah, the con man hoofed it.
He did not hoof it.
Yeah, he did.
Something must have happened to him. He must have been... Oh, perhaps someone kidnapped him. And now he is languishing away in some tower and...
He hoofed it.
He hoofed
He
it.
will come back.
No, he
And
won't,
we
babe.
will be reunited like two lovers on...
And why have you chosen to ruin the atmosphere in this particular crypt?
This is the resting place of his forebears. I will wait with his ancestors until I receive news from him.
Sounds logical. Well, it can't last that much longer.
I know.
As much as I'd love to spend more time with you, I have to get going.
There's a ring. There's a thing.
In there lies one of the ancestors of our watery corpse's fiancé. A tomb like that would have cost a fortune. The dead guy's family, perhaps that's why she cries so much. The stone carving of... The family seal shows a fox sitting on a pile of gold. How subtle. The family
Take it.
seal shows a fox sitting on...
Can't...
The stone carving of the knight is very detailed, masterful. You can see every detail, from the black head on his nose to the seal on his ring.
Okay. So, fox sitting on a pile of gold. Gotcha. Is there anything else? No. Okay.
Hey, boss.
Ah, the living one.
And how many of you are there? In the committee, I mean?
The group is still in its early stages. We only have 3 members so far. But the Spirit Union is associated to us, and the Federation of Programmers is thinking about finally going public with their undead status. Unfortunately, you can't become a member. You're too alive.
Thanks a lot. What are you doing in that thing? And don't tell me it's a fashion statement. I've seen a lot of stuff, but that...
No, nothing like that. A paladin put this thing on me.
What did you do? Insult his sister?
Well, you could put it like that. He put me in the pillory for it, but even then I couldn't keep my mouth shut. That's why the fair lady stabbed me. So I came back as a ghost and kept her awake at night. They sent a ghostbuster after me, and he actually caught me and killed me.
He killed a ghost? Cool guy.
I then came back as the first undead ghost in history and messed up the fair lady's wedding. As a result, the paladin conjured this magical penitence pillory around my neck. Now he's lurking around outside the crypt. I think he'd like to cut me up into little pieces and throw me into the sea.
Pretty
Interesting.
nasty. You've hardly done anything to deserve that.
Oh, I don't know. I've had a lot of time to reflect, and I'd like to end this feud. It only causes unhappiness.
Why don't you
Okay,
apologize?
so that's what they were gonna do.
I tried. The paladin only wants revenge. He hurled his hammer at me last time.
That thing looks pretty uncomfortable. Can't you get the pillory off somehow?
Would I still be wearing it if I could? You've got no idea how impractical this thing is. Try scratching your nose with it on.
Or go to the bathroom.
Oh, don't remind me. This is a magical pillory. You can't just break it open. It's sealed for eternity. It'll only open when the paladin forgives me.
So, never then.
Oh, it would seem.
Better get going. See ya.
Take care, and remember, we, the undead, are your friends. Rancid-smelling, dead friends.
Okay, so now we gotta talk to Gulliver.
Hey, Gulliver. Ah, the living one. Does your body maybe act a little kooky? No, it doesn't. My body isn't finished yet. Or do you mean the old one? The rotten one in the ground?
I, meant that one there.
Oh, this one. Oh, it's not mine, just borrowed.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Whose body is that then?
Esther's.
I was gonna say that's a woman's body.
Is Esther?
No idea. Don't know her. But this is her body. She's helping me until I've got mine back. Then we're both going to look for her head.
Esther.
Exactly.
How did you get to know each other? You and Esther's body?
For many years, I was in a grave out there. I chewed my way out of the coffin after my old body gave up the ghost. Then I saw this body outside, stumbling about headless, knocking over gravestones, running into walls, and thought to myself, this is a sign.
And what you're making there, that's supposed to become your new body?
Exactly. Isn't it excellent?
I don't know about that.
Yes, it's, X something.
Unfortunately, the construction drags along a bit. I'll tell you one thing. Never ask a headless zombie to replace your arms if you want to build precision machinery.
I'll make a note of it. What's new? Doesn't all that wailing from that failed swimmer down there really get on your nerves?
Steady on. The young lady is suffering great distress. And she lets it out. Day in, day out. For hours on end.
So yeah.
What's the story with her missing lover?
You jilted her. Cold as ice. Raked in her gold and enjoys a sweet life somewhere down south.
She seems to think differently.
The good woman isn't really in touch with reality. She still believes everything will be resolved one day. She's waiting for him to appear or send her a letter. And he will.
I've got to get going. Breathe, feel my heartbeat, that sort of thing.
Don't let me stop you.
Okay. Anything else? Yes.
The candles create the right atmosphere, creepy, yet still with a hint of homeliness. But this one isn't going to burn for much longer if it keeps dropping wax like that.
Okay. So we're gonna have to do something. Look at the grave.
A grave. There are a lot of them here. I don't know what's supposed to be so special about this one, though.
Is there anything here? What's the little pot?
A pot containing some gloopy glue. There's a small stick in it.
Okay. We're going to need that for something. String.
I think it's that unbreakable thread that you hold roast meat together with. There must be a good 10 meters of it on the roll.
Take that. What's yellow paint?
A flattened tube of yellow paint. I don't think there can be much left in it.
We'll take that too, I guess.
Ah, there was still a bit in it. I don't need the tube anymore.
What? Oh. Mechanical monstrosity?
This project's not looking all that hopeful in my opinion. The pair of them seem to have some serious communication problems.
Okay. Let's take a look outside the crypt. Ah, there's the paladin. Alright. Well, we're sitting at 36 minutes. We're going to pause it up right here, and when we come back, I guess we'll talk to the paladin and all this other stuff. There's a teepee up there. Paladin. What's that? Piece of paper. Head and a lance. We got a lot of stuff to look at here. Okay. Alright, we're going to pause it up right here. When we come back, we'll go do that stuff. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one.